today, and we're gonna start planting. So we're gonna throw some seed in, put some talc, some fertilizer, and head out to the field. See what wants to work and what doesn't want to work. For our talc, we put in this stuff called dust. I don't know, it's I don't know what the heck makes it different, but usually use talc or something that's just kind of a lubricant, make the seed flow better, and it lubes up the meter. Not really lube, but makes the meter slippery because it's always moving. It's always kind of, there's grinding parts in there, just keeps it smooth. But this stuff has a little bit of protein in it, so just it's supposed to help the plant grow a little quicker, give it a little bit of food. Yeah, any little bit helps. So we've been around this a couple years now. All right, so we're putting some fertilizer in right now. Actually, right now we're putting in water. I just got the hose hooked up. So we tried to put 5 gallons of starter fertilizer on per acre. So we do half water, half fertilizer, so we try to get about 10. So I'm doing that right now. And this year we're gonna put in this Invita. So it's a microbial ordeal, or it's live organisms in here. It's supposed to help the plants take off a little quicker. We'll see how this works. Something new, something different to try. I'll throw that in there now and see if it works. So he said too, when you put this in, you want to be able to plant it all right away. If it sits in the tank, the organisms might die over a day. It's gonna be kind of tricky to, well, so one jug does 40 acres. That's about what we get done in a decent day. So hopefully nothing breaks today and I can get 40 acres planted, get this used up. I want to put about 400 gallons of fertilizer and water in the tanks to kind of get that dialed in right, so it's put on the right amount, and use this up, and yeah, hopefully no breakdowns today. We can get 40 acres done, hopefully. All right, now to put the fertilizer in. Well, it's finally done. We're filling it up, so that's good. Looks like this one's gonna fill up a little bit sooner, so I'll shut that valve off. Oh, you son of a... All right, got her full. Every year I have issues with those gas motors they got on them pumps. I do not like running them at all. I'm not an engine guy, but we got her full. So hopefully the first time running it, now here I know hopefully she starts and runs a little better. So we're gonna head out there and see what she does. We plant all of our sand ground first. It's always drier. So we're gonna start out there. Then work our way back home. So I had to come back home. We had a breakdown. The tires should not look like that. It should look like, shouldn't be like that anymore. So we gotta pull that off, find a bolt that'll fit that. Except I'm pretty sure it is a metric, and it's a fairly big bolt, so we're gonna have to hopefully find one somewhere. But we got 15 acres done, so that's not a bad start before a breakdown. Last year, I planted exactly 0.5 acres before we had a breakdown, so better than last year. All right, new game plan. We're torching that head off. I'm just taking it off. There. Alright, finally. Now I gotta... Took the other side out, so I gotta go find a bolt that size. Alright, so day 2 of planting. Yesterday I got about 25 acres in. Wasn't the worst day, but not the best. We had the one breakdown, and then, which we fixed, wasn't too bad. Then we had to milk cows, so it always slows it down. Then I came back later that night just to finish up that one field, just to get a little more done. Yeah, we're back at her here today. It's going good. All right, so this field, we are no-tilling this field. This is actually the second year that we have no-tilled this field. And we only plant corn and alfalfa, no beans, so it's just corn on corn. But this ground is super sandy and really dries out. So we're just experimenting a bit, seeing how it does. Last year was a really good crop. We had a lot of corn, yielded really well, and there's a lot of trash. We actually made corn stalk bales off of this field. That's why it's pretty bare. There's a few strips where some, right where the baler went, where he raked it up, there is a little bit of trash, but overall it's not bad. So all we did for, since we didn't work it, we spread chicken manure on it this spring, and we don't work it in at all. And we did this last year. It turned out pretty good. Actually, it yielded no different than the stuff that we had worked. So if there's a way to save on some fuel, save on some time, and get your same yield, it's probably a pretty good deal. We'll see how it does this year. So every year I gotta drive through this road a couple times to get to a couple fields. And the worst thing about an 8-row corn planter is how wide they are and how far out the rows stick. Just constantly hit branches. Tell myself every year I'm going to come trim some of these branches down, and I never do it. But it fits. It's just a little tight. Alright, we're in the clear. Ooh, this is tight. So we got rained out. A little shot of rain, but not a bad thing. But we also broke down again. Another one of the gauge wheels fell off. I actually broke the bolt this time. So we gotta go find it. And I got some helpers to help find it.
Hi. Palmer, sit down please, honey. What is that?
Mark your arm for the planter.
Why is that? Just curious why it's not on the planner.
Doesn't fit through doors and on.
Oh. I found it.
I will get it.
That doesn't belong there.
I'll take the baby.
No, I got the baby.
I got the baby.
I
You're
got-
closer.
I'm holding her.
You're closer. I gotta drive.
You want to turn and then you can be closer?
No, I just planned it. I don't want to turn on it.
It's raining out.
If I'm not getting it,
I have white shoes on. Woo!
what?
It's cold.
Go fast. It won't be cold then.
How about you get it? You broke
You're
it.
right there.
It's gonna be power.
Here, guys, ready? Count how fast I can do it. Ready? Tell me when to go.
What? Go, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You won't get dirty, wife. White shoes and clean hands. All the things.
10. It was 10.
Now I can't hold your baby. Is that funny?
Where's that hat? Oh, there you go.
She's. Can I wipe it on it? I asked you before we walked out the door if I was gonna get dirty and if I should wear boots or gloves, and you said no.
Well, if we would have left 10 minutes sooner before it started raining, harder.
You were eating. Was this a setup?
No, but I thought about it in the order.
So it's half of a setup?
All right, so we got the new motor. They had one on hand, so that was lucky. Got it put on, worked good. Got about 30 acres planted. Ran out of seed and fertilizer, so I came home, loaded back up, went back out there to keep going. And that dang thing locked up tight. I called up the shop, and they said it's shot again. And it's not tight, I could turn it, but it's very stiff. It won't turn on its own with the pump. So they can get one here tomorrow morning, hopefully. So I guess we're done planting for the day. Yeah, we'll get some field work done, I guess. Kind of pick some rocks, find something to do. We got 120 acres done now, so it's okay. There's a chance of rain tonight, so it'd be nice to get a bunch done today. But that's farming. What do you do? If it was fun, everyone would do it. So I'll go find something else to do. The planter itself's been working good as we got the new motor on. This tire decided to give out. These are kind of a bugger to get off too. Well, that one should work a little better. Hopefully. So I'm gonna kind of show you this precision monitor we got here. I tried doing it during the day, but there's too much of a glare always. So we're planting here tonight. So there's all kinds of boxes and numbers, and not sure how clear this is going to be. I'm kind of bouncing around. The top left corner, that's the population. It's set for 30,000. That's 30,000 seeds per acre. So right now I'm planting silage corn, and we don't have a variable rate where it's changing. It's just a constant 30,000. The big graph in the middle there, or the box in the middle, is your singulation. It's a percentage, 99.6 it's at right now. It's ideally you want that to be 100. That factors in all your skips, your multiples, your seed spacing. So 99.7, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. The next box has the acres they got planted on this field. The next one is your percents for skips and multiples. Right now it's just at 0.2%, which is pretty good. It's got my speed. I'm going 4.7. That middle line there is a map that's constantly moving as I'm going. But I gotta turn around here, so hang on. Alright, now we're back. So row 7's acting up just a touch on me. If it gets below a certain percent, I think it's like 98.5, it turns yellow. It says, hey, this row's not planting great, but which still 98% is pretty good. So seed spacing, so it's at 6-7 inches in between each seed. SRI, I have no idea what that means. Apparently it's having a good ride. Hex shaft is good. Don't know what that means either. So in the bottom here, it just rotates between singulation, population, all kinds of numbers. Basically, you want everything to be green. If it's not green, something's not working quite right. Large map, so that can be kind of cool. Let's see what that looks like. So it'll show them. It takes a little bit to load, but you can do it on the go. It still shows you your population, singulation. Right there's the field. Pretty nice field. It's like 40 acres, so it's one of our bigger fields, nice and square. We'll go back to the home screen. So it's pretty cool in how high tech this stuff is. So I can click on any row. We'll go row 5. That's my lowest row right now. But it shows every single seed that gets planted. So there was a skip. We're running pretty good right now. It's at 99%. In its history, it's at a 0.7% on skips. That should start to drop now. There went one. Yellow is up. I think that's a multiple. Yeah, now it's back to 0 to 0.3 on multiples because of that one. Sometimes some rows just have a little hiccup or they miss one seed, and then as it comes back around, it takes off and goes better. And oh, she was just at 100, but we had to skip. Dang rough. Can't hold it good. Alright, we'll go back. Now we want a map. We don't want that on there. If I want to switch my population, I go to this button and I can click on any one of those set points. 32,000, 30,000, 27, 28. If I ever want to switch, I just hit that button and it switches. gotta turn again. Well, we got 30 acres done tonight. Ran out of seed. It is 12:30. We're calling it a night. Oh. Twins are on tonight. They're playing on the West Coast. We got something to keep me entertained. Good game. But they're blowing it.